but I will use the stand. So what does it mean? What's it about? Christmas. I remember as a teenager, one of the things that every teenager loves is to be able to drive. You get your driver's license, you get a car to drive, and you think you've just got to hold on life. Life is good. Of course, you soon learn that in order to drive, you have to have gas in the car, and that takes money. So it becomes challenging, and I know as a teenager, you want to make that car go as far as you can on that gas that you have. And it was not an uncommon experience for me to run out of gas fairly often. That would mean a walk to the gas station. Can I borrow a gas can? No. Why not? Nobody ever returns them. But on this occasion, this particular occasion, I'm out of gas, I'm going through my usual routine, I make my way to the gas station. Can I borrow a gas can? Well, this is Christmas. If you can't trust a man on Christmas, when can you trust him? And he lends me a gas can, and I put my couple dollars of gas in it and get it back in the car, and I'm on my way again. Wow, what a strange time of year. People trust others at Christmas time. I think of that same time period. The Vietnam War was going on in those days. I don't know how many times in a row we succeeded in this, but it seems like there was always a truce negotiated, even during the Vietnam War. And we all used to ask ourselves, isn't that wonderful? Why can't this truce be extended for every day of the year? What an unusual time is Christmas. It means so many different things to so many different people. To merchants, it means money. Black Friday, what is Black Friday? That's the day where merchants make so much money that they get out of the red. They are back in the black in their books. Marvelous time of year. Is that what it means? Who's to say? Well, what about Christ himself? There is one reference. We have, of course, in the gospel accounts, the account of Christ's birth. We know that Christmas makes reference to Christ's birth. But there is only one verse in all the New Testament where Christ himself actually makes reference to his birth. And I'd like to read that verse for you. It's in John's Gospel, chapter 18 and verse 37. Christ is on trial. He's standing before Pilate. It says in that verse, Pilate therefore said unto him, Art thou a king then? Jesus answered, Thou sayest that I am a king. To this end was I born. There's the reference to Christmas. To this end was I born, and for this cause came I into the world, that I should bear witness to the truth. There's an authoritative answer coming to you from the one who is most qualified to define what it means. But what does that mean? He bears witness to the truth. I am born, and for this cause came I into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth. Well, if you consider the setting in which he is saying those words, that gives you a clue as to what truth he's talking about. He had endured a sleepless night. Soon he would be scourged. A crown of thorns would be pressed into his brow. He would be taken off, and nails would be driven into his hands and his feet, and he would be suspended between heaven and earth. He would be crucified. He bears witness to the truth that men are sinful, that men are sinners. That's the only way you could describe the conduct that was brought against him. He also bears witness to the truth that he did not do this for himself. He endured these sufferings for you and for me and for those that would put their faith in him. There's another verse I'd like to read for you. It kind of interprets this. It's found in Luke's Gospel. Luke chapter 24 The scene is different now. Christ is risen from the dead. And it says in verse 25, "Then he said unto them, O fools, and slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have spoken, ought not Christ to have suffered these things and to enter into his glory? And beginning at Moses and all the prophets, he expounded unto them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. He bore witness to the truth that the prophets said about him. They foretold that he would be born. They foretold where he would be born. They foretold why he would be born. To die for sinners who would put their trust in him." When you think of Christmas in the days ahead, think, if you would, of Christmas according to Christ. He was born, and he came for this purpose, to bear witness to the truth. Oh, I hope you know the truth. I hope you'll believe in him. If you don't, I hope you'll come to see your need for him. What glory that would bring to his name during this Christmas time of year.